comes across like a commercial for wine and their company. I like how they build up the characters of the subjects, especially the main subject. You really get to see how his growth and how his love for wine came about and how his business was formed. I think that the cinematography is very well done. It's clean, professional, which is good because it suits the style and the quality of the company, which is a great representation of who they are and the people who work in it because they really do care about the quality of their product.
They were very candid in their interviews, and it was really fun to hear how it all came together for them. I did like the analogy of their winemaking process and the results compared to the normal or more average. So they were using digital sound versus analog and showing the turntable. I thought that was really clever. The interviews were candid, and I like they have a genuine heart for their business and being in the industry.
I liked hearing the story and the passion and the heart that went behind creating this brand, and um, the fact that he was like looking for that inspiration and was like, I'm going to do it from the ground up. I'm going to like work in the kitchens. I'm going to manage these certain things until something hits and something sparks. And it did. And, I learned a lot about natural wine. I had never really even thought, did I know that natural wine was a thing? I think so. It's just not something that like is really in my sphere, and I'm really interested. I want to try it. He said that there was over 200 ingredients that were legally allowed to be put in wine, and I'm like, that seems like too many. Vibe and the energy of that place seems really cool. I like that they're focusing on not being pretentious about wine and just what label do you like, what color do you want to drink, and just making it really accessible for the public. And I think that's a really great way to inspire people and get people excited about something that can historically feel very intimidating.
A really wonderful sort of commercial for the place, if I'm saying it right, Sauvage. To me, that the build up to it was really wonderful. The pacing was great. The interviews were great. I loved knowing the history of these people, where they got to where they are now. I loved the shots pouring into the decanter. Just beautiful lighting there and cinematography and different camera shots. Very well written as well and presented. These people are experts, and I can see that. And I like seeing the history. For instance, the guy having to go through all of the different aspects of the industry when he first started at the restaurant. I love that a lot because I used to work in restaurants, and really the only way to know what somebody needs in your restaurant is by doing that role, at least for a little while. It's handmade versus machine made, which I think we can take a lesson from that with all the AI stuff coming out right now, and how we need to really keep in mind what's important as far as human capabilities, not just the human creating the machine and then the machine taking over. Anyway, that's a whole nother topic, but it just makes me remember that when I hear things like this, because there are so many things that could just be done easier, that's a new word, easier, much more easy with a machine. But where's the creativity in that?
There are people who sit around and kind of dream, and then there's people who go out there and do, and this guy is definitely a doer. He I really respected what he said when he's like, I went out, I became a busboy, I could whatever I needed to do. He's like, I want to get involved in a real intense kitchen so I could have that experience. So he's like, I'm going to start from the bottom up, and I'm going to learn everything and make this happen. And he's in the process of making it happen. I love the name Sauvage. It's a beautiful name. It was a really nicely made film. It was a nice pace to it. The interviews were conducted real well. Good use of soundtrack and score. And, we got to know all the people surrounding, this new industry that he's building, and kind of see the team that kind of comes in to make it happen. And yeah, we're kind of just getting a whole glimpse of this artistic life.
Very insightful and very entertaining profile to watch. It was really fun learning more about this winery, and just learning more about the passion and the excitement of both making this place and the thought process behind the wine.
Tells us about the process, the winemaking, and how and all these details that are shared, not just behind the process, the winemaking, but also the taste of the wine. You know, when watching this film, at some points you can really, it's like you tasting the wine yourself. I think, and the quest of our main characters, I think, is absolutely brilliant, and it really gives you that sense of power and energy you need. Because you need to understand, if you have goals, if you have clear goals, business model, and everything, you can get there. You just need to believe in yourself first, and second, just work and put all your effort, all your energy in that.